Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
I'm not a knight. Welcome, everyone, to Dark Souls again. It's Dragon Age Origins, and now I have a list of the gifts that I must give to everyone. So I want to do nonsense things again. Well, I still do nonsense things. Welcome on in, everybody. Let's see. There is still much more to do. There is absolutely much more to do. Yeah, I'll say that, and I'll call him Ban Tegan because that's his title and that's his name.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
They died.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know if that's the right. I'm gonna not say nothing.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
I will. There was quite a battle, and we leveled up. Well, Morrigan did level up. Quest updated. Morrigan, what can you do? I need you to have magic, don't I? Do I need willpower? Do I need more magic or more willpower? Honestly, both. Just like that. Sounds good to me. Okay, next. Now this is where we're gonna get the real good things. Specifically, a blizzard. An ice storm deals continuous cold damage to everyone in the... Okay, well, that sort of settles it then. I need willpower. Because I'm... What? Oh. That's... I forgot. I thought it was level... Well, I didn't forget. I misunderstood. I thought these were level locked. And it turns out they're magic spell locked things. Magic skill. Okay, well, that's good to learn.
I want to go home now. Can I go home?
If your home is the castle, you can't. Otherwise, it should be pretty straightforward. Why are you guys not resting? Specifically you. Are you doing any sustained things? You are doing all the sustained things. Don't do all that. Just actually don't do anything, because it's not needed. Good. Okay, are you... Oh, you have the armor. Okay, that's not necessary. We'll make do. So now we need to go to the mill, which is up there. I assume it's through here, because this is how I got up there in the last time. The last time I was there, a couple of episodes ago, I think. It definitely looks like it is. How do we get from the? Do we get to the castle from here? And it is, I believe, it is here. That is interesting if that's the case. Although we might need to go through dungeons and whatnot. So Perth, how's it going? Hi.
It is sad to think of how much death there has been here. But we have saved the village beyond all expectations.
Yes.
You have done well, my friend. I will remain here to guard the village and receive any fellow knights as they continue to return. At least until the castle is retaken.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna do well or not, is in the castle. Also, yeah, I thought he was gonna join us down there. Maybe in hindsight, it was a good thing that he didn't.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
I figured that was the case. Why didn't you enter the castle in the first place?
I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village.
Oh.
What if... Maker's breath.
What?
Tegan, thank the Maker, you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over. and I must return quickly.
What?
And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Okay, so he said he didn't know what lurked in the castle. Somebody told me, and I trust them, in the comments that the zombies were mentioned before. And I was talking about Alistair knowing there were zombies, or he had a throwaway line that didn't really matter. But he mentioned some zombies, and I said, you don't know that. It turns out he did. Interesting that this guy didn't, though. But I definitely had forgotten if that line was indeed there, and I believe it was. I just forgot. We will need more of an explanation than that.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The mage responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
What about Arl Aemon? Is he still alive?
He is. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something
whom?
the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Huh. Do you think this evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
It's interesting that she hadn't thought of that possibility before. It makes sense, because as far as I can tell, the demons are attacking now because of the, well, the darkspawn and all that sort of stuff. But it also reveals that maybe there are other things that would just, you know, that this could be blamed upon in more normal circumstances. But I wonder what it would be. I mean, we do fight revenants. Maybe there's liches and all that sort of stuff. Tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Ter Logain hired him. I mean, an agent of Ter Logain. That definitely fits what we have learned. So why must Tegan go alone? Wait, Tegan? Oh, him. Yeah, right. Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything? Actually, I think she might be lying, but we'll see.
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
No. It wasn't an accusation. I just, it was a question. Can I be just, what's the word? Disingenuous is the word. Because it technically wasn't an accusation. I was just asking. Impertinent for an elf, you mean? That's interesting. I don't have the background to know that if the word impertinent is racist or racially charged, it might be a little bit better. Because yeah, it's still racist. It's just racially charged is sort of an euphemism, but it does explain a little bit more what it could mean. This word, if it if it's basically if it's used repeatedly and has an history of being used against elves, then that one would definitely be racist to say that, or at least, you know, maybe that's not her intention. But of course, you know, intention is not really what matters in a situation like this. I don't know though, and I'm not gonna go with that right now. Not if it's true sounds more like my character anyway, because it's you know, it's impertinent. So yeah, let's go with that. Not if it's. I wish we knew that though. It probably isn't. I think this is probably just another throwaway line. It was just a way to invoke our background to continue the dialogue, and because I don't think canonically impertinent is used as a weapon against the elves. Anyway, not if it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Tegan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
She might be... Okay, so this situation here would fit the theme of the game, but what I said before, that she might be the one that's poisoning... that's why I said that she might be lying. She might be the one that's poisoning the Earl or whatever, the big guy, big honcho. Her husband, basically. The fact that she's begging right now might mean that she is under control of the demon. Not necessarily unwillingly, or rather not necessarily, you know, just sort of like a possessed situation, but she might have struck a bargain here and exchanging his life or anything, and that's what she's not doing. Although she might still be the one poisoning her husband. I don't know. I don't know. Why must Tegan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan. Tegan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Huh. It's interesting because I don't like. It's interesting that I'm the one that's making the choices for one, but also, I mean, not from a gameplay standpoint, but just from a storytelling standpoint. But another is that there is. What would be the rationale for me to say no? I will go instead, because Connor probably will die because of that. But then again, the alternative is him dying, and maybe we're just, you know. Anyway, enough questions. We need to decide what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever.
He's not dead.
I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tegan.
Yeah, so I'm not the one making...
Bless you.
Good. It seems that you have little choice. Yeah, I'm not the one making the choice, which is good, because it makes a lot more sense this way. This is a mistake. You're going to get yourself killed.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor.
You shouldn't
or
let her
even,
return at all.
Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family.
Yeah.
I must try.
That's definitely...
I have no illusions of
case.
dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Interesting that guard moved away before, but was still there.
Here's what I propose.
Okay.
I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
What? I can't let you do this. It's insane.
What choice do either of us have? If your business with Eamon is important, you're going to have to go inside to find him.
Yeah.
He's right. Without Eamon, we'll never get the support we need.
Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
We must end this evil, no matter what.
Greater evils have been loosed on the world, but I will not argue with you.
You anymore, you mean?
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Okay, you may bid me farewell and... Thank you for the good luck. He didn't bid me farewell, the jerk. Anyway, we're off. Oof. Yeah, that is a very well concocted situation there. Because, indeed, we have no option. I don't like it that the game... Well, that the character, but obviously the character is part of the game. I don't like it that the game brought to my attention that I have no choice. Because I really like...
that went under the entire lake. Who would build such a thing?
I really like, well, probably the people who made the castle. I really like when the games allow me choices, because that's how RPGs work. So being like, oh, you don't have a choice, really. Yeah, that's a bit... I don't like it. What is going on? What? Oh, get away from me. Wasn't these guys that were saying that. Okay, I am gonna give you this, I think. Good. And then you need to have a riposte. Check, check. And then I will do this. I think this always does criticals. Although I may be wrong on that. Let's see. I was doing 13 on... Well, but that... Oh, he's down. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be fine. I can try the blizzard later. So I will need to move this all over this way. I really like that this game doesn't automatically lock the quick bar, because Divinity Original Sin does that, and every time you launch the game you have to unlock it, because, well, yeah. Okay, that's sort of... let's go with it. Yeah, everybody's a little bit frozen. So Blizzard is tremendously big. What is it? So an ice storm, slows of everyone, targets fall over and frozen. That's all good things. Let's do it again. This time around. Well, let's do it again. Oh, look at that. There's a little bar. And everybody just falls over. Including... Oh, it's fine. Are you guys dealing with things here? Because you don't seem to be dealing with things here. Let's lifesteal. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing all right. Wait, what? There's more? There's better not be more.
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there?
This blizzard was a mistake.
Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Yeah, I came in through a secret tunnel.
There's a tunnel?
Yeah.
Then why hasn't anyone in the castle used it? We could all have escaped by now.
Well, cause it didn't open. Can I not say that it didn't open? I can't say that it didn't open. I'm gonna say I don't know. Yeah, I wondered that myself, actually. Wait, but I need to take this seriously. Why isn't anyone in the castle used it? The game is setting up this question, but I'm gonna say I wondered that myself, actually.
Curious. None of this makes any sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Not that anyone cares much what I think. My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
Why? What have you done?
You don't know? I thought everyone knew. I poisoned Arl Eamon.
That's a rather odd way of... What? What? What about all the walking corpses?
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Okay, first off, I wish I could ask you why you poisoned the Arl. Because you're like, oh, I poisoned the Arl, don't you know? Everybody knows. That's literally what he said. Well, not word for word. Oh, I can't. It's the first one. Why did you poison Arl Eamon?
I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
A blood mage. Well, that isn't good.
Ah, I thought you looked familiar. I had thought you dead, hunted down by the Templars.
I guess you might have been told that. I was in hiding when I was caught. But instead of killing me, Loghain made me an offer. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
I don't understand why you're responsible. Why is Arl Eamon, or Eamon a threat, exactly?
He only said that Arl Eamon was dangerous to the nation. Why wouldn't I believe Terran Loghain?
Well, there's plenty of reasons for why you wouldn't, but then those questions are usually very easy to answer. Why wouldn't you eat? Well, maybe the food is rotten, but generally you want to eat if you need the food, right? Anyway, why did the Arleson need a mage to tutor her son? A blood mage, no less.
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the circle of magi would take him away for training.
Oh.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
This is interesting because it sets up the apostates as just, yeah, they're hunted down, but they don't do a very good job of hunting them down if there's just some of them going around being, I poisoned the king, and I was hired by another king. Not quite, king is not the title, but perhaps her son is responsible for what happened. Actually, that does make sense.
I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a mage, though?
Because he would be taken away forever.
Oh, right.
A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
I see. So Arleman had no idea of his son's abilities.
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
He'd do the right thing. Of course, not killing his son, but giving him over to the clerics. How much, or whatever, Chantry. How much magic did you teach Connor?
Some. But he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. Like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally. If he's involved in this at all, I really don't know.
I hope I'm not about to see a child abomination. Yeah, I see. I think I understand.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
Jowen has good intentions.
That does sound
a blood mage.
Self-defeating, though.
I find it difficult to trust his words.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
Is he gonna join us? That's interesting. Yeah, Alistair is like, kill him. We don't even know the whole story. And I'm like, yeah, I wish I were a blood mage. My character wishes that he wanted that. But, you know, canonically, that's what I made up for him. That's what I wanted to go originally. Then he wanted to be a mage, specifically a blood mage, because he had read a comic book when he was a kid. I don't know, something like that. The details can be hazy for extra. The cinematography, that's how you make movies, isn't it? So, how will you make things right?
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
That does sound good, like a good thing, trying to save people. And after that, what happens?
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the circle. I need to account for what I've done.
That doesn't sound good for a companion of mine. So if I were to just let you go?
I'd stay and try to help if I could. Perhaps I can help deal with whatever's been unleashed here.
That's commendable, if it's true.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
I'm letting you out of your cell. Don't try anything.
You're letting me out? And what then?
Come with me. That's what then.
No, I'm not
Oh,
leaving.
crap.
I made a mistake, and I'm going to find some way to
I
fix
said
it.
escape. No, no, I didn't lose him. No, don't worry. I'll get back to that dialogue point. Alistair disapproves. Morrigan approves. He didn't actually... Okay, good. So let's see. Where are we? We're at the beginning. Okay. So we have that battle again. And we're also at the end of the episode. So it's not a problem. Because we're out of time for the day. So I'll fight that. And he'll join me. And in the next episode, we'll continue from there. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG. And this has been Dragon Age Origins. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.